Hi, I'm Lanny, and we like to have fun here at 4-Star Bento, but there's nothing fun about anal warts. Which has nothing to do with today's sponsor, Surfshark. You see, Surfshark is a VPN service, there to help you navigate the waves of the internet with a helpful little Surfshark by your side. It helps to mask your IP address so that you can travel the internets of different lands in order to access things that your government might not want you to look at. But I think you should, and so does Surfshark. And Surfshark will also protect you from price gouging from various travel services or websites who use your cookies to determine your shopping habits and other such things in order to raise specific prices for you. And that's just wrong. And I wouldn't lie to you. Surfshark doesn't pay me enough to lie to you. So go to surfshark.deal/4-star bento now, and you can get 4 extra months when you sign up. That's surfshark.deals/4-star bento, and use the code 4-star bento at checkout for 4 extra months. Thank you, Surfshark, for sponsoring this video.
Whoa! He's roiding out big time!
Step into the grand tour, Dragon Ball GTFS.
And just like that, Super 17 is over.
Those are, like, honestly, those episodes were way better than any of the other episodes that we watched in this arc.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree. I mean, they still have their problems, but ultimately, it was sort of painless in a way.
Yeah, 46 and 47. Like, 46 was, like, legitimately good. Like,
Yeah.
I actually kind of enjoyed what we got there. Although the power scaling is a little wonky. 17 had been no-selling Vegeta this entire time, no-selling everybody, but then Super Saiyan Goku comes in, punches him once, he goes halfway around the planet.
Yeah,
in something that we haven't seen in Dragon Ball before, which is really cool, honestly. I like the idea of hitting him so hard that he flies around.
The curvature of the Earth.
Yeah, damn, I'm glad Vegeta's unconscious. This
Just fucking.
Ah!
Oh my god!
It's that fucking meme, that me. He's like, he's on a different hemisphere.
And he's firing back!
That's okay, I like that. I like that a lot, because at this level, they should be doing that almost every time.
Yeah, but he's got no friggin' aim.
Well, of course not, he's half a hemisphere away. That episode was fun. There was good art, fun animation, interesting set pieces.
You know, there was a lot of Kikoha.
Kikoha, it's the word of the day.
Kikoha. It turns out, like, those rapid fire blasts, there's like a name they have for that, Kikoha?
Which they stated this time. Maybe they've said it before and it's just been translated in the subs, but I don't know. That's the first time I'd seen that in the subtitles.
Yeah. Technically not Vegeta's technique, because he uses both arms.
Yeah, but yeah, that first episode, a lot of fun. Feels like you're shooting nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy 17.
Right.
I even enjoyed the second episode. Even like the B stuff that they were cutting to.
Yeah, actually the B stuff, oh man, I'm sad, like, that was obviously filler. They were like, we need a third plot.
Yeah, we just need something to fill out a bit of time here because like animating action is very time intensive.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to hold the like lack of like big bombastic action against them, even though we absolutely do from time to time, just because that is something that takes a lot of resources to make happen.
This is one of the first shots I ever saw of GT. This one specifically.
Point blank, mother. That doesn't bode well. But what we got in these episodes in terms of action was actually really good by GT standards.
Also, good on them for using their good art and animation teams on the 2 big episodes. They actually looked good.
Yeah, the colors, like all the reds, the golds, the blues.
Some of the shots in that first episode, like, it starts out stunningly. Like the storyboarding, the f***ing shading, like, hey, some actual artistic choices being made here. This is really cool.
That's cool looking.
And then he comes out as Super Saiyan 4.
What happened to the other Goku? Bring him back!
After these breaks, after these messages.
There's a lot of changes in the environment.
They fight across like 5 different landscapes.
Yeah, and one of my favorite environments in all of Dragon Ball for them to fight actually is in these episodes.
Which one?
Where Goku like powers up and like the pillars.
The pillars?
Earth. Yeah, the pillars of Earth coming up. That's so sick.
Yeah,
like, what a cool setup.
It's a really cool looking area. I recognized it from Xenoverse 2, which you said like that's where it comes from. Like this is where that comes from. I'm like, oh, cool. I was wondering about that.
Yeah,
because it is a really cool like just set for a fight.
Yeah.
It doesn't last horrifically long, but it's cool.
Yeah. So it's sort of weird. There's a bit of fighting that actually does happen, but a lot of it is kind of spent on Goku sending ki blasts at 17.
And 17 flexing and T-posing on him.
Yeah, who keeps absorbing them. And by the time like he's got them all absorbed, it then kind of becomes a one-way stomp from 17 to Goku.
Kind of, sort of.
It is sort of interesting how Goku tries to Chaozu the situation. And
Yeah.
it almost worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does that little like grab him from behind thing because and there's actually some modus to this because Goku's trying to like instant transmission to get in close to, you know, get like a punch off, and 17 keeps countering him immediately, and he says, I can feel the vibrations in the air when you do that, so I know what you're doing.
Which is cool.
Yeah,
okay.
no, that works.
That's a neat way for Super 17 specifically. Like, he's a machine mutant. So, like, yeah, the idea that he's
senses
got
the vibrations in the air behind him, and he's like, aha, there you are, boom, blasts him, counters him every time. But then when he starts yelling at Goku and he does it, it's like, aha, you were making too much noise. The air was already vibrating, so I got you, bitch.
This would absolutely blow up the planet.
I'd like to point out that was a much larger blast than the Super Gallic gun.
Bitch ass Super Galagun.
Yeah, and also some great. Okay, 17's a nothing villain here, like nothing villain, but some great expression.
And yet, kind of the best villain overall that we've had so far. Maybe.
No.
Baby is the best by concept, but 17.
Whoa, hold on. Baby did a lot, way more, had way more character.
True. Baby had more character.
17 just has some really great expressions.
And is much better paced.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird, because, like, when we were talking about, like, this is 6 episodes, this was a movie. They just made a movie into an arc, and unlike Super, they didn't it up. Well, okay.
I mean, there's problems.
Yeah,
let's be honest. If we look back on last week's discussion, I'm sure we have issues.
I meant pacing-wise.
Gotcha.
Pacing-wise, they didn't it up.
Even still. I'm sure it's fine. Shit.
Okay, yeah, that.
Hey, it hurt him.
Yeah, that messed him up at least a little bit.
Oh man, the climax. It's a better climax.
Much better than Baby. Much better.
Still not great.
Yeah, they have this problem with kind of non-endings for enemies, like where it feels like, yeah, okay, I guess that works. Like Baby getting shot into the sun, and the spoilers, 17 just kind of dissolving.
Yeah. Because the entire fight plays out, like, honestly, that's all there is. It's just Goku fights 17.
He learns that he's absorbing
power.
energy, has to fight him hand to hand, can't quite get in there because 17 has ways to counter that too.
Pulls a Chaozu, doesn't fully work.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work. Yeah, uses all of his energy to blow up, and 17 survives.
But then 18 shows up.
Yeah.
Which,
good payoff.
Yeah, I wish she was a bigger part of the arc, if I had to be honest, because this, like, hey, this is 17. It feels like she should have played more of a part, other than getting one shot after, like Krillin died.
But I am happy that she does play a part, and they even lean into the direction that I assumed they were leaning into, because she comes in there and she's bluffing. She's like, I know why you didn't kill me. It's because I have my bomb and you didn't want to blow up with me, huh? Yeah, you little bitch. Come on, shoot me, bitch. Like, she's goading him to fire off a kill shot. Oh,
okay.
Hi there.
And then f***ing Mew, of course, is like, why aren't you killing them? What, you dumb f***ing idiot? You pathetic loser. You're a loser. You've always been a loser. Your father was a loser. Wait, I'm your father. Never mind. But
Your other father was a loser.
yeah, your other father was a total loser. And then 17's like,
Does the obvious thing, is like, shut up.
yeah.
I don't need to take this crap.
And now you're gonna die. Yeah, you're gonna die now.
Hey, how about you shut up?
Oh. You know what? I should have expected this. This is really on me. That was a miscalculation. My bad.
You know my real dad.
Yeah, it blows him up. It's like, okay, was waiting for that for a while. I know why they didn't. They needed Mew around for exposition.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that's saying like, he's absorbing all of his attacks. Good, just as planned.
Yeah, no.
貴様の攻撃が17号をパワーアップさせ続けるからだよ。
You had to be there for it.
The use of Mew here, perfect. Like, he's the guy giving the exposition where 17 obviously wouldn't. It's fine. But, and I am glad it came to, no, I'm not. Honestly, the whole like, oh, I'm gonna start insulting my creation that can easily blow me up. Look, I understand.
Literally pulling a bobbity.
It's like, why, there's gotta be a like better way for evil scientists / like creators of monsters to die, other than insulting your creation till they blow you up.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a lame way to kill your villain, because it's like, you can't be this dumb. And not all of them can be this dumb. But, I don't know, it's whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
he gets blown up, and we end up in that situation where 18 comes down to help Goku goad 17. She believes this whole time it's because that bomb was going to, damage him somehow. So she starts firing energy blasts at him, and Goku realizes, oh, as long as he's absorbing stuff, he can't defend himself. Like, he has to be actively absorbing.
Unfortunately, I do have to say this. It kind of, like, I understand that 18 is emotional here. That's fine. But to literally just stand there and keep firing off after Goku says, you're only powering him up, it's like, 18, please. If 18 had been like looked back at him and like nudged, like,
Yeah, no,
this is-
look at him. He can't, like, he's stuck.
Yeah,
I got him pinned down.
If 18 had noticed that and was like, no, I'm doing this on purpose and I'm putting on an act, that would have been great. Not only would it have made 18 look smarter, but it also would have like made her contribution feel even more important. But no, Goku is the one.
Goku
who figures out,
realizes-
like, Goku realizes. Oh no, he's not just T-posing for dominance. It's the only way he can absorb these attacks. And so,
He does a Dragon Fist.
and then it's over.
Does like a King Piccolo straight through him and
then-
fires a Kamehameha through that gaping abdomen wound that he
Yeah.
opened up.
Which is gnarly. It looks gnarly.
Yeah, it looks like he gets impaled by that beam, which just kind of dissolves him, and
Honestly,
bye-bye,
Yeah.
Super 17. Oh, because he's shooting through the hole. I guess. One more time for good measure. You should move. He's heading your way.
That'd be funny. It just blows up 18 too. And now there are no Jinzo Ningen left. And then it's over, by the way.
Wow, that was...
Yeah.
All right. I'm okay with that.
it's a cool finish. Now I want to say,
It looks cool.
finish.
It just kind of comes from out of nowhere.
Yeah, it feels like there's like very little build
Like
up.
the music, there's like no real pomp and circumstance to it. It just happens.
The music in these episodes was some of the worst placement.
Which is weird. I had like little issue
Yeah,
with it.
I was actually really surprised by how little like the music.
It's because I think the earlier music, the way earlier music was way more jarring to me. When it was just like that kind of stuff.
But it's like
Please stop with this music. I'm begging you.
Oddly enough, it doesn't bother me.
oh, you have this like really big battle with some like, because 17 here is really creepy, and it's like
He has some sick looks too. Like throughout this entire, these entire 2 episodes, he has some amazing reaction shots and some amazing, just like, oh yeah, let's go faces that I adored.
yeah, no, it's It's weird. These aren't good. But you know what? They were fun. I still got a kick out of watching these ones. More than I did the baby stuff.
Yes, I actually lean to say that these episodes were good.
Why?
I liked them. If I enjoy something, I'm willing to say that like that puts it on the good scale for me. Sure, maybe I'm grading it on a curve, but I feel like I have to.
Yeah, the curve of the Earth that we saw when 17 got launched.
Which again, fun moment.
It's a fun moment.
That's so
it's a fun moment.
If it has me entertained, I am not going to complain.
So cool.
Shut the f up. There are things in it that are like, could this have been better? Sure, but it's above the bar.
It is above the admittedly low bar that GT has set in terms. And again, I think the thing is with Baby, the thing that frustrated me was you had a lot of cool ideas happening, and then they completely f***ed it up. But with 17, at the very least, I could say, look, the hell stuff was a neat idea. All the rest of this stuff is junk. So my threshold for like how good it needs to be is actually dramatically lower. So I am still having a good time.
あいつ本当は知ってたんじゃねえのかおめえの体の中にはもう爆弾なんてねってことをさなんだって
They have this like beautiful emotional talk with 18's like, I can't believe it killed Krillin. He's like, Goku tells her like, you know, he probably knew that bomb wasn't there. So the only reason he didn't kill you is because he still cares about you. So that you have that moment. He's like, you know, he got tricked by Mew and Jiro. He was being controlled by them, manipulated by them. It's not his fault.
だから最後まで撃たなかった
He didn't want to hurt me. Just kill my husband.
I'm glad we got that moment. If we didn't get that moment, it would have been very bad.
It was a very sweet moment.
Yeah. I kind of wish Goku had pointed out like, hey, you both had your, didn't both, like, or he could have been like, wait, didn't both your bombs get removed? And she could have been like, wait, then he would have known. I'd have actually, why wouldn't
Yeah, he clearly would have known, but
yeah, I like the idea, like, sorry, I just don't like giving Goku that because like, if he'd have just asked like, but wait, both your bombs got removed. And she would have been like, oh, he did know. Wait.
But that takes away her entire bluff earlier. Like,
yeah, no. What I'm saying is, like, she didn't know then. The bluff was that she thought it was inside him. Once Goku had said both your bombs got taken out, she would have been reminded, no, he's right. So he knew. That isn't why he didn't attack.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that would have been way better. Sorry, I like letting characters have their moments of realization instead of having to be explained by our main character, who frankly
shouldn't.
Yeah,
I have less of an issue with it. I understand the like critique, but it's a minor critique, if anything, to me.
Here's the thing. For me, remember, these minor critiques
add up. They're cumulative.
Yeah, they're very cumulative. But again, I still had fun. When we were watching this, I was having a good time. Yeah. We are not in the middle of Baby right now. I have no idea how the Shadow Dragon stuff is gonna go, the Dark Dragons.
Yeah, that's kind of where we ended, although like, just to touch on kind of like the little things that we cut away to every now and again. Has it been brought back by Dende's Dragon Balls yet? Or is that still like a rule? Like, I know we said in our show that he can't, but they got ghost tails.
I do know that.
Why is Ginyu there?
Huh.
I mean, by their canon, he never died. Oh my God, does this follow our canon? We got to see Saiyaman Mark II.
Yes.
And Chi-Chi in pots and pan armor.
I like what you said. Gohan and Videl match each other's freak.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I'm a little bit sad. Like, it would have been, I would have loved to have seen them both show up as them. Honestly, please, Dragon Ball, all I want is just more of Gohan and Videl being like superheroes. It's so fun.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, it's fine. Honestly, like, as this arc in terms of overall Dragon Ball definitely feels the most fillery. I won't lie.
A bit.
Like Krillin dies, so something big does happen. Otherwise, it kind of feels. Oh yeah, and Piccolo's in hell now. So yeah,
he's there.
Two major developments, and now we have the Shadow Dragons. So.
And yeah, so basically they gathered the Dragon Balls at the end. They realized, oh man, they're cracked. Just take them all to West City. It's like, we'll ask Shenron what's up. Why not ask Dende? Dende might have a thing or two to say about that.
I remember the other thing I was gonna bring up.
Go for it.
Hey, we gotta go wish Krillin back. Let's go use the Earth Dragon Balls. No!
I don't know. Like
No,
that's
you can't. Like, it's already established that it can't bring back people who have already died. Those rules have not changed.
Of all the logical inconsistencies in this show.
Again!
yeah.
It's a mountain!
Yeah.
I'm not making a mountain out of a molehill. I'm making a mountain out of many, many molehills.
This is a mole city.
Yes! Yes! That's what the show is. It's a mole city because it's full of
Moletropolis.
holes!
I like it. We found our way through that. That was organic.
Holes.
They do got cracks on them.
Yeah, no, they are. But they're not going to use those to try and get Krillin back, are they?
I don't know.
They better not. Because
We'll see.
Wow, 17 just feels like an afterthought now. God damn.
Welcome to Falling Action.
Yeah.
He's nowhere near the afterthought that Baby was. They didn't even bring him back during the arc where everybody comes back from hell. They grab the Dragon Balls. They're like, hey, we're gonna try and bring Krillin back. Come on out, Shenron!
Shenron?
Shenron, get out here!
And then...
Shenron! And then we get Shadow of the Blue Dragon, I guess.
I know, right? I was like, all right, Blue Dragon was a game and an anime.
He's
So-
a really cool-looking, frumpy, evil-looking dragon.
I'm looking forward to him. I remember him, and he's a blast.
I don't remember him very much.
He's only
so-
here for one episode, and I love him.
Oh yeah, because he splits into all of the other dragons, doesn't he?
I think that's basically what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kind of like the weird Boo logical inconsistency when all the dragons form back together into one, it's just big old Sin Shenron. But
Yeah.
spoilers.
I won't lie. So remember how this one was like really well paced?
Oh, yeah, I realized that we still got like a quarter of the show to go, basically.
Yeah, basically.
A little over a quarter of the show to go, and
Yeah.
it's this arc.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a thing.
It's not. It's a lot. It's just a lot. But I guess we'll start on that
Next time.
on GTFS.